Hello. Happy Tuesday. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Bush Nation in the building. IG starting it off early. What's good? What's good, Bush? Shout out to everybody on the IG stream, the live. You know we are dual streaming as always. Welcome back to the Playas Circle. It's always good to be here. Another week, we're in the middle of May. Every week we get here, I come back and I'm like, damn, the time is flying. Time is flying. The money lying. All a bunch of nonsense. Hope y'all have been having a great week. Hope y'all have been productive. Getting to the money, getting to the honeys. You know what I mean? Tonight's episode, if I may get into it early and often, turn your freaky down. Tonight's episode is appropriately titled, I'm about to start trafficking gas in a few. Damn a RICO, I got a Sunoco. It's real out here. I done been to the gas station about 4 times in the past 2 weeks. I ain't even traveling state to state like that. I ain't even on the interstate. Word to Quest. But damn. And every time I go to the gas station, they hitting me. They taxing. Damn it, I can't take it no more. No more. It's about to be $5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about to be $5 here. Jersey's supposed to have cheap gas. I'm about to be out there on the corner. I got that unleaded. I got that premium. Let me know what you need. Because what is this? It's too high, yo. Gas price is too damn high. It's unacceptable for the gas to be that high. Why is it that high? And if I do the research and find out why it's that high and it's a dumbass reason, I'm going to be mad as hell. Because somebody out here being greedy, that ain't a good enough excuse. That's not a good enough reason. What y'all been up to, man? The past week been a very productive, very busy week. We just recently celebrated Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Mamas, baby mamas, grandmamas, all that. We celebrate you. We celebrate all the baddies. I posted that in my Discord. Somebody said if you're not a baddie, this don't apply to you. Damn. You know what I mean? That's cold. But we celebrate all the baddies. Making sure that y'all are feeling appreciated for the work that you do. Myself, I actually had to work on Mother's Day. Yeah, my black ass was at the firehouse. But the day before, spend it with moms. We celebrated at a nice function held by the Alpha Kappa Alpha I guess you would call it the South Jersey chapter. Excuse me for not knowing their name. I know my mama gonna get on me for not knowing their chapter name. But they held a program called The Men Are Cooking, and basically all the men came in there and cooked various dishes. You got to sample the dishes and pick your favorite dishes. They had the DJ playing raffles, body, oils and soaps, and several other vendors. You know, I got me some soap, black soap, turmeric soap. Trying to get the skin tone even. You know what I mean? But overall, great experience. The food was good. Shout out to the brother that made the chili. Shout out to the brother with the lobster pasta. The mac and cheese. Number of different options. I'm about to start working on cooking myself. Cooking more, that is. I was talking with my son the other day. You know, he likes to sprinkle, you know what I mean, various dishes. So I think I want to do the same for myself. You know what I mean? Try some different things. I'm working on this recipe that I saw, dirty grits. Card pulls, what's good, what's good? If you new to the live, if you new to the Playas Circle, drop the emoji with the sunglasses. Make sure you subscribe too. Just to repeat, this is Keepin It Playa, the arena known as the Playas Circle. I am Ceddy P, artist manager, author of Renaissance Music Records, playlist curator, author, former sitcom writer, firefighter. I got a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs. Gotta make that money, you know what I mean? But that's besides the point. What else did we get into this week? Did you watch the Kevin Hart roast? I have not watched in its entirety. I have seen many of the clips. Some were funny. Others racist. Hey, let me just put this out there. I'm gonna put this out there for people. Roasts, in my personal opinion, are just opportunities for white people to get their race jokes off. I have not seen a roast in which I walked away feeling like, that one was a little racist. And of course, the first thing we all run to is, oh, everybody's so sensitive. Man, go to hell. There's a difference between, we got jokes that we venture, you know what I mean, versus you saying something that you know in any other venue. A couple things that should be, for those who are unaware, it's a couple things that should be off limits when you're doing jokes. Anybody's deceased mamas, deceased parents, hell nah. Okay? Shit you don't know about. And black person will clearly tell you, in any case, hey, you don't know about that. You don't even know me like that. So you should ease up. It got so racial, I was rooting for Draymond Green. And it should never be that serious. But I had to step in and be like, all right, y'all doing a little too damn much now. Too much. That's how I felt. Y'all got to chill with all the race jokes. I just want to know, on a all down level, as we like to say, an all down, why is there such an, and this is beyond just black people. Cause you know if it's some caucus people in there, it's gonna get real racial. We gonna hit it. Black people they gonna know. See, all right. Let me explain to y'all how this works from my caucus studies. And this is not all caucus people across the board, just the racist ones. Oh my goodness. You know when you see somebody, you be like, oh. Shout out my girl Sierra, man. Ain't seen you in a minute. What's good, baddie? But yes, as I was saying, we're talking about the Kevin Hart roast, and we're talking about how roasts always end up getting racial. And the one thing I can say from my caucus studies is this: unless it's a person that just don't give a damn, they just racial through and through. But if it's a person that's borderline racist, they like to do a lead-in. And what a lead-in is they're going to go to the most marginalized community and try to crack jokes and see if everybody's in. See who's in, who's out. Usually, that's the least represented race in the room. So, what that means is, let's say we in a community, there's not a lot of Asian people in there, or not a lot of Indian people in there, or Spanish. That's who the caucus is going to try to get their jokes off on. See who is in, who's chipping in. You cannot laugh at these jokes, because if you laugh too hard, two things: the jokes are going to keep flying. Three things: jokes is going to keep flying. They're going to get ramped up, and then they're going to start extending to different communities. Try it. I'm not you try the jokes, but go to a place where people feel comfortable dropping off the racial jokes, and tell me if they don't. That train is never late. Then when it hits your community, you gonna be mad as hell. You got to put a stop to it. And for those saying, YouTube, we dual streaming, y'all. We dual streaming. West playing games was good. Blanco was good on the IG. Hey, oh, my boy in here, and we gonna get to. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. He's trying to request to go live. You will not kidnap, hijack. No freaky. We get it. And he knows what I'm talking about. It's a Knicks fan in the room. It's ops in the building. I'ma get that. Look, first I'ma get on you, right? I'ma get on you, and then I'ma give you your praise. I posted a video of Draymond Green roasting Paul Pierce, talking about they don't love you. You thought you was getting a farewell tour, and my caption was me talking to New Jersey Knicks fans. Hey man, y'all can root for the Knicks all y'all want to. New York don't love you. You think you Kobe? You thought you was Kobe? Nah, but all jokes aside, I'm a realist. I've been a Sixers fan and a Commanders fan all my life. I done learned how to grieve. I done learned about sorrow. We done had about 7 positive experiences my entire life with my sports teams. So ain't nothing you can say to me that's gonna get me down, because I done been through it already. That being said, boy, we got our ass whooped. It was embarrassing to go from a high. I was in the Wells Fargo when we beat the Celtics in Game 6 to send it to 7. I have never experienced such a pure high. I don't smoke, I don't sniff, I don't know no highs like that. It's like I was about to OD. I'm like, getting married. I ain't gonna OD. But as a sports fan, is when the Sixers went to the finals, which I still hold over Knicks fans because y'all ain't been there in a minute. But when Iverson got us to the finals, when the Commanders 2 years ago went to the y'all ain't match up good with no damn Boston. Shut it up. See, when now look, I can experience when somebody start winning, then they start acting crazy. Now you start acting crazy. I'm more in the lines of what Cameron was saying. Cameron was like, hey, I still don't trust the Knicks. That's how I feel as a fan. When you don't experience pain, ease up. That train is never late. That being said, the Knicks look good. Karl Anthony Towns, I was betting the assist every single night because he called Magic Anthony Towns. I ain't never seen this before. That being said, the Sixers, I give y'all credit for at least getting the Boston off your neck. Now, now our biggest option is the Knicks, and we got a lot of work to do. But congratulations to the Knicks fans. No. Let me take that back. Please let me pull that back. Congratulations to the Knicks. Knicks fans is out of control. Keith is cool. But I done seen some things, man. I've always wanted to go to Madison Square Garden, like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour 2. I always wanted to go to Madison Square Garden. I always wanted to go to the Garden to see a game. But the way that the kids be acting up there, I can't do it. I refuse. I refuse to pay high premium prices to be upset. That's what when you get older, you can't do stuff like that. Now, that being said, let's get into the show. We had a great episode last week. We was talking about our favorite hood snacks. I gotta show y'all the outcome from that. It was a great discussion. We also discussed the Austin Rivers versus Draymond Green beef. And we highlighted a great Ceddy's recipe we was talking about, line dancing. Now, let's quickly get into the ball-headed logic for the day. All right. Now, the ball-headed logic for tonight, very, very simple. The ball-headed logic for the day is, damn it, it's time to be an adult. You got to put that damn it in there to really drive it. Damn it, it's time to be an adult. Worry about yourself. I'm in the midst of development, personal development, growth. I'm in the midst of my friends and family also seeking similar growth. And one of the toughest things to process in the midst of growth is, hey, stuff is going to be hitting you left and right, but it really is above all your responsibility to figure it out. You got to be an adult. Things that you be like, man, why things aren't falling in line for me? Why ain't nobody helping me out? You got to figure it out with the help of God and a little bit of leaf, aka belief. Little YGB in your spirit, always gonna see you through. YGB. That being said, you got to figure it out. Your money funny, but damn it, make it serious. Your woman ain't respecting you, or your woman ain't, y'all ain't in the right. You and your woman ain't on the same page, or you and your man ain't on the same page. What are we doing? As Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 said, you better get it together or leave it alone. Your job ain't treating you the way you want it. It ain't connected. You don't feel that purpose or that sense of self. You gotta figure it out. Look to the Lord. Ask for direction. Find a support system that can give you some sensible advice. Lower your pride. Increase your focus. But you got to figure it out. Let me give y'all a small example. A very, very minor, inconvenient example so that we don't got to get into major details. Now, when I work outside of the music business, as I told you, I'm a firefighter. And as a firefighter, I work 24-hour shifts. Now, in the previous circumstances, situations, I had people helping. I'm saying people. I had family who could easily watch y'all favorite executive producer, y'all favorite pet, Beans. I could leave, wouldn't even be worried about Beans. But circumstances change. And now it's my responsibility to make sure that young Beans and Martin Luther the Beans has care. It will be the equivalent as if you had kids and you needed to find daycare, you needed to find travel for them, accommodations, whatever your situation is. Because trust and believe, y'all, if God allows you to live, you're going to experience some various circumstances that are inconvenient, a little bit annoying, a nuisance, even worse, not to scare you, but to prepare you. So you have to be able to find a way to make things happen for yourself. And as I said, this goes for various circumstances. This happens in your love, in your relationships. Damn it, yo, we going through a rough patch. Figure it out. It ain't gonna always be honeymoon phase, baby. We as people, as adults, have to learn how to be an adult. And being an adult is about having some freedom. It is about having a little paper in your pockets. If you partake, it is about getting some draws. But there's also higher responsibility and privileges. And you got to learn how to manage them. And it's nobody else's responsibility. To quote Will Smith, it's not your fault the things that happen to you in your life. It is your responsibility to manage them. So understand that. Learn, analyze, execute. And that is the bald. That is the bald-headed logic for the day. Now, let's move on. Let's talk about some new waves, some new music that's currently out. Let's get into the What Are You Talking About phase, the segment. We'll do a Beans Better tonight. The NBA playoffs has been rolling. You know WNBA is back, and I'm loving it. I just seen that Nafisa Collier, amongst others, just completed their Sports Illustrated swimsuit shoot. And y'all know I love Nafisa fee. It's just this big thing. I've mentioned this in several previous episodes. This is, I guess, just a part of our culture now. And it's brand evolution and it's baddie brand evolution, the BBE. Not to be confused with BBL, but the BBE. And the brand or baddie brand evolution is when, and the players can experience this as well. But it's when you start to really hone in on your physique, your look, you start to show off the best of yourself. You have a focus on both your output as well as how you look. And me personally, I love to see it. Your boy loves to see it. So I pay attention to these things. I notice them. I've watched several people doing it, and now you're seeing, like I said, Nafisa has been doing it as well. Because when you see Queen Fee, the sister look good. Shout out to Queen Fee.
Prayed on it, wished on it, leveled up to a big homie, leveled up to a shooting star with all these hopes and all of these wishes on me. Rebel saying go get him, Wody. Whole fan still pulling for me.
Now, my bad, y'all. I'm currently just looking at the scores of the WNBA game, just checking out what's going on. Stay with me.
This is my leap of faith. Fuck that, gotta grab the rim. You know why I need profit too. Rebel inspired truth.
Now, getting back to business, some of the new waves that I've been listening to. Shout out to my namesake. I'm gonna play his new record. Shout out Cedric Brazil. Shout out the entire team over there. My boy Dre and his entire team. Pray on and stay on. Shout out to the homies at Orchard as well. But my boy Cedric Brazil has a new record out. It's called Mine. I've been paying attention to the rollout as well as the song. The song just recently dropped this past week. And I want to play it for y'all in the background, let y'all vibe. You know, the R&B impresario, as I like to say.
You're so incredible. You light up a room with your heart of gold. You're one of one. No one else compares. Stay coming close. You're my rising sun. Without you, I'm undone.
Check out my man Cedric. Again, his name spelled similar to mine, Cedric, Cedric. The last name Brazil, Brazle. Hit my slow wop to this joint. Yeah, but shout out to the entire team. Shout out my peoples, Dre Slater. Shout out Imperium. You know what I mean? And everybody that's working alongside my main man. You know, getting the job done. Fried Vegan was good. In addition to the new record from Cedric, aka Namesake, also been listening to some other new music. Oh, shout out the homie. I forgot her record came out too. Shout out Mel. And shout out to the homies Jolene. If I didn't mention Dinah, shout out Dinah too. Yeah, but my girl Mel also just released a new EP titled Stages. I'm gonna play a record from here. Meek Saturn, what's good? Oh, Quest in the building. Quest in the building. Meek Saturn, what's good? Meek, this your first time? If this your first time, drop the emoji with the sunglasses in here. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube.
Knew you was trouble from the moment that you walked in. Thought I could handle, but I fear I may be trapped in. In this moment, can I count on you to hold me down? Be the one to take the crown. Make it feel good and make it worth my while.
Now, while we're listening to some music, want to get into some other things I've been seeing. Let's quickly skirt on over to the What Are You Talking About segment, and I want to... Oop, my bad, y'all. Getting a little out of control. I'm
sorry.
But
is something going on?
Something going on.
That's what I said.
Nothing is going on.
I want to skirt over to the segment What You're Talking About. And what are you talking about? Just finding different things that's been on the internet, that's been trending, that's been popping up, and just getting our own perspective on it. Now, one of the things I've been seeing several of the content creators and the rappers talking about today was this new partnership with the watch AP and them creating a new watch. AP, for those who don't know, Audemars Piguet. But they have announced a collaboration of the AP watch. Now, for those who are unaware, or maybe not as connected or with how the AP ties into the culture, the AP is a status symbol watch of sorts for many artists, celebrities, sports players, and the watch oftentimes ranges in the tens of thousands. It's like a $20,000 watch. However, this new collaboration with AP and Swatch is creating a new affordable price point of between $300 and $500. Now, as a result, the community is in outrage. They're in uproar. Well, many of them are, at least. And the reason that they are in uproar is from the space that how dare AP create an affordable version of their watch after they spent tens and thousands of their using this watch, getting a Shador on, as a status symbol. I found a clip of DDG talking about it and his frustration. He's like, I can't mess with AP no more. I bought it off the resale. I bought it off the resale prices.
I'll always want you.
No, you know what I mean. I mean, me.
But I saw a great tweet about it where it's like, you guys were buying this watch as a status symbol, not because you like the watch, just because of what it made people think about you. And now that it's affordable for people, now all of a sudden it's lost its luster. Shout out the rapper. Who was it? Dang, who was it? I gotta find this clip. I swear Vizo was reacting to it, and he was basically saying, yo, y'all saying a lot about yourselves. Y'all corny as hell if y'all are upset when y'all had the resources to afford this watch, and now these people want to make a watch that allows the people that put money in y'all pockets to be able to rep just like y'all. Now you want to gatekeep. Says a lot about your character. Here's my take. I think it's very, very telling that we are a culture that we just want to stun on people. It doesn't matter what it is, the quality of it. If it is identified as something that makes us feel better than somebody else, people are going to be grabbing it. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. The AP watch, by all means, if you actually like the watch, the quality of it, the style of it, grab one. Whether it's 300 or 30,000. But if you're just grabbing something, which is what I've been trying to teach my son, it's like, yo, people, one thing that I'm blessed is that it's like, yo, brand name is not equivalent to style. Y'all be wearing stuff just because it has a name with it, and you be looking tacky as hell and can't put together real outfits. Buy stuff that you like. One of the biggest critiques of me as a person that I get a lot when people see me out and about is like, oh, you got an Android? Why you got an Android? Oh, you got green bubbles? Why? When you coming over to the iPhone fan? When you coming over? I'm not. Why? I don't want to. And if I did, it's not going to be because somebody is pressuring me into getting it, or it looks like something, or because a shorty don't like green bubbles. You don't even know why you don't like green bubbles. Somebody just told you that shit. There's nothing that you can prove to me that determines that what you have is better quality or better than what I have. It's just somebody sold you that mentality. Now, if you say, hey, I like the functionality, this, that, and the third, cool. And if you like it without trying to shit on what other people got, then even better. So for those that are rocking the AP, the originals, the high quality version, or the more expensive version, that is, power to you. Don't be mad. Appreciate the one you got. Let yours shine. But I'm going to keep it real with you. Majority of people, when you flossing and doing all of this, a lot of times, man, them jokers can't really even tell the difference. I remember when Edwards was talking about, yeah, I be wearing fake jewelry. It's like, yo, bro, people, and if you out here with the diamond tester, yo, bro, we got better shit to do. Not saying that you should be wearing fake shit. If you can afford the real shit, get the real shit. But it does not make you better than anybody else. It actually makes you more of a target than anybody else. But what y'all think? Are you copping the new AP now that it's within our price range? I'ma let you know now. Gas $5. I ain't buying 300 nothing. That must be out your rabbit ass mind. That's how I be looking at it. You're tripping. But hey, that's just me. That's just your boy. We got to figure it out. But in other news, you know, something that I saw that kind of blends into the speak my truth, but it also is something that was, what are you talking about? Now, those that are fans of basketball noticed that last night the Lakers were eliminated. Marjoy, what's good? Mari Joy, is that how you say it? What's goody? But as I was saying, Lakers were eliminated last night by the Oklahoma City Thunder, ending the season of LeBron James. But what was highly discussed last night, was that there was someone in attendance who was known as an enemy, an op of LeBron James, and that is Phoenix Suns guard Dylan Brooks. The swing man, who has had multiple run-ins and encounters with LeBron James, was front and center to witness LeBron losing last night and getting swept out of the playoffs. And he watched with a smile, an iced out smile, grinning, though he was also eliminated and swept by the same team. There's been posts all over this. Oh man, that's I gotta respect the man that's out here. He stayed solid. Hey, is it me, or are we celebrating player hating? We cannot celebrate player hate. We cannot quote the great philosopher Lil Kim. All that bull, you kick player hating from the sideline. Get your own. Why you riding mine? Get off mine. What this shows, what this highlights, is that without me, you can't breathe, baby. You can't enjoy life unless you see my demise. That means I'm living in here 24/7. I'm on the alarm clock. As soon as you wake up, hate. And I don't even got LeBron as the number one. He not in my number one. But that still, you out here hating so much. You traveling, you buying tickets. You watching the people that just whooped your ass and you happy. Oh, at least he whooping their ass. Dylan, Dylan, stop hating. And for those who were posting about it, stop celebrating this. This is not cool. Have you ever had an op? Have you ever had a hater in your life? You don't want to celebrate that bullshit. That ain't cool. Hey, come on, y'all. Do better. Do better. We gotta get our mind right, y'all. We gotta get our mind right. Now, let's move on. What I want to do is I want to give y'all Beans better than nights. And in the midst of doing that, we're gonna then break off with a Ceddy's recipe and get on up out of here. All right. Now, Beans better tonight. We had a great game yesterday between the Pistons and the Cavaliers. Series tied 2-2. Seems to be the best series of the second round. In a neck and neck with the Timberwolves and Wimbiana hitting y'all with them elbows. Wimby said, Wimby know he should have been suspended. Something for y'all to get y'all money. All right, get your money. Make this bet. Get that check. All right. Now, simple play for y'all. Something that has been effective the entire series. Okay. Now, we're going to start with the play of Donovan Mitchell 4 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell 4 rebounds. Okay. In addition to Donovan Mitchell 4 rebounds, we are also going to get Max Strus 4 rebounds. Okay? Donovan and Max 4 rebounds. All right. In addition to that, now he had a little bit of a down game, but they're going back to Detroit, and we are going to play Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris points. We going 15 points. He had been on a 20 tear. Got, scaled back a little bit, only finished with 16 last night, but we going to keep this going. All right, so Donovan Mitchell, 4 rebounds. Max Strus, 4 rebounds. Tobias Harris, 5. And then lastly, we're going to play the assists of Evan Mobley. All right, 3 assists. We're going to play it smooth. We're not going to OD. Now, this play is a plus 346, which means you bet $10, you win 34. You bet 100, you win 340. Keep that in mind. Now, if we want to get into a super banger, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to ramp that up a little bit. All right, we're going to take Evan Mobley for the 4 assists. We are going to take Asar Thompson. Getting back to business next game. 7 rebounds. All right. Rebound game from Cade Cunningham. He getting us 25 points. All right. We're going to get some 3-point shooting. A little 3-point shooting. We're going to take, what y'all want to do? Let's take James Harden. James Harden for 2 threes. And then we're going to do a player combo, points and rebounds. Tobias Harris going to be on some bullshit. All right. Tobias Harris, points and rebounds. We're going to go 24. All right. Now that's a plus 948, which means you bet 10, you win $94. You bet 100, you win 948 of them things. All right. Let's get lucky. Let's get a hit. All right. Now, to close off the show, we are going to do what we like to call Ceddy's Recipes. Ceddy's Recipe, where we highlight a formal psych, is where we highlight an informal custom or tradition from yesteryear that we revisit to help the community maintain some of the traditions and customs of yesteryear. In the past, we have mentioned such things as not splitting the pole, the phrase, God is good. We also have talked about Uno and spades, kitchen talk, late night drives with your baddie, making a playlist, family reunion, and many, many more customs. But tonight, sticking with the family tradition, we're talking about something that has been very taboo over the past few years with the important integration of mental health and therapy into the black community. But we're going to alter this a little bit, and that's family business. Family business. Now, there will be a time when within your family certain circumstances were happening. Somebody, they just broke up, somebody was cheating, or they was arguing last night, or the kids, he got locked up last night. You know what I mean? Always a lot of controversy or issues that would happen within the family that are normal. And they would be discussed, but they would be discussed in-house. They were discussed within the walls of the family. And yes, it would border on gossip. It would border on trauma. Not border, it'd be full in, there'd be foot in there. But one of the most important things about it is that it was not widespread for everybody and their mama outside of the family that was actually dealing with it to discuss it. And for that reason, I say, bring back family business. Bring back the premise in which I can talk about my family. You can't talk about my family. Unless you want to get your ass whooped. It ain't none of your business. To quote Genuine, it ain't none of your friends' business. But through the rise of social media, we have gotten to a place in which we spread our business like jelly on toast for the entire internet to see. Not only our family, our friends, people who are not our friends, and if it goes viral, hundreds and thousands of people. I want us to learn how to maintain of not spreading it for everybody else. If you want to be sharing your family business, you know where you should be sharing it with or sharing it at? Your therapist's office with your counselor. Amen. Amen. Talk with somebody who can actually help you to navigate this traumatic experience. You know who should not be helping you navigate your experience? Twitter, Instagram, stories. It's always an Instagram stories with the black background. Stop sharing your business with the world. The world is not your friend. Talk with your family, but more importantly, keep it in the family with therapy, counseling, an appropriate resource that can help you to navigate your life. It's okay for them to help you, not your internet followers. Let's twist it, all right? Let's get it together. Let me know if you're rocking with this premise. But in the meantime, I want to thank y'all. You've been here on me. Get this paper, enjoy myself a little bit, end the night with some dubs. But until then, y'all know what it is. I love y'all. I thank y'all. But hey, keep it